You can also join us live on YouTube on Omanfm and also listen to Maritime and Port News on Omanfm in Kumasi. My name is Boateng. In our stories this morning, the Suez Canal Authority will increase Suez Canal tolls by as much as 10% on some vessel types effective March 1st, 2022, just 1 month after tolls were raised 6%. Now, most vessel types will see increases in 5 to 7% in both directions. Chemical liquid bulk tankers and LPG tankers will see the biggest increase of 10%. Now, the changes apply to both lading and unlading ships. Container ships will see levied surcharge in place since March 1st. 2021 increased by as much as 10% in the northbound direction. The southbound container ship will see no increases. Now, the decision was in line with the significant growth in global trade and the improvement of ships' economics and the Suez Canal waterway development and the enhancement of the transit service, according to the series of circulars by the Canal Authority. The hike comes only a month after Suez Canal Authority raised tolls by 6% for most vessel types beginning this month. The 6% hike was announced in November and all ship types, with the exception of cruise ships and LNG carriers. At the time of the announcement, the Suez Canal Authority said the pricing strategy takes into account global economic conditions and will ensure the waterway can maintain navigational service while also keeping its competitive edge compared to alternative routes. The increase also comes less than a year after the Evergreen grounded and blocked the critical shipping choke point for 6 days back in March 2021. The Suez Canal kicked off a project to expand a portion of the waterway last summer, but earlier this month, Suez Canal Authority Chairman Osama Rabi said it would be too expensive to widen the entire length of the waterway. Rabi said the February toll hike would boost annual revenue by $400 million a year. Container shipping company Ocean Network Express One on Monday suspended booking to and from Russia, while Maersk said it was considering doing the same in response to Western sanctions on Moscow following its invasion of Ukraine. Russia's assault on its neighbor, which Moscow says is a special operation, is the biggest state-to-state invasion in Europe since World War II. Now, Singapore headquartered One said in a customer advisory that booking acceptance to and from state of St. Petersburg, Russia, is suspended with immediate effect until further notice. The Russian port of Novorossiysk, as well as the Ukrainian container port Odessa, has also been suspended. Germany's Hapag-Lloyd has also suspended a booking from Russia and halted sailing from Ukraine. The MSC, the world's biggest container line by capacity, said as of Monday it was maintaining shipping and inland services to and from Russia in full compliance with international sanction measures. Meanwhile, Maersk said on Monday it was closely monitoring the fast evolving sanctions and restrictions imposed against Russia and making preparation to comply with them. In a coordinated response, the United States, European countries and others have made the unusual move of targeting Russia's central bank with financial sanctions and put limits on cross-border transactions by the country's largest leader. In other stories, now on Sunday, the European Union and Canada officially banned Russian airlines from using their airspace, while the United States hasn't yet banned Aeroflot. It looks like Aeroflot may be cancelling flight to the United States due to lack of feasible routing to operate these flights, at least temporarily. Now, this was most evident on Airfloat 124 from Moscow to the New York on Sunday. The flight was suspended to depart at was supposed to depart at 2:40 p.m. and arrived at 5:20 p.m. and was operated by the Boeing 777-300 with the registration code of VPBHA. Now, the flight took off roughly on schedule and continued a standard northern routing for around 4 hours over Finland and Sweden, and then toward Greenland. The banning by both the EU and Canada have caused airfloat operations, people to cut their loss while they could and have the flight return to base. So in the end, Airfloat operated a roughly 8-hour flight to nowhere. In our final story, trade experts and Africa private sector have welcomed commencement of the Continental Payment Infrastructure, the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System, PAPS, saying it will bring convenience to trading under the AfTA and enhance cross-border transaction. The expert speaking to the Single African Market unanimously emphasized that the platform would drastically cut transaction costs for businesses and support the development of digital and e-payment system across the continent. According to them, payment for the supply of goods and services is a key element of every trading system, and in Africa that's a huge challenge they have had over the years with the different trading blocs. The chief executive officer of the Association of Ghana Industry, AGI, said Chuma Kwabwa, said even in the West Africa, we have countries that trade with different currencies, and as such, we are still able to trade. The inefficiencies payment system impact on trading activities. He further added that having a smoother payment system that makes it easier for people to trade under the AfTA is going to be an efficient way of promoting trade within the continent. On this note, we'll wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News, proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in way shipping solutions. Contact them at the Shippers House in Accra, and you can also join us live on YouTube on Omanfm and on Ashfm in Kumasi. My name is Nanesi Boateng, my producer. Have a great day.
Go. Wake up to a fresh morning. National Agenda, your #1 morning show.
Debate no susuno. Ubana se why bibina enya no maka